The second event of the meeting, and Juan Miguel in the red sleeve jacket, Farmer Jack in the noseband. Azertyuiop sets off third as they clear the first fence. Juan Miguel has gone off very quickly indeed as they blaze on towards the second. Juan Miguel from Farmer Jack and Azertyuiop, and then Isio jumps that in fourth place. Adamant Approach is down at the second fence. Adamant Approach, a faller 2 years running now at this meeting. Got to the final flight in the Supreme last year, gets only as far as the second fence in the Arkle, and Paul Carberry is still down, flat on his back at the moment. The horse seems to be okay. Meanwhile, they gallop on towards the third, and it's Juan Miguel from Farmer Jack and Azertyuiop. Fourth is Isio with the white cap. Stage Affair is next, and Juan Miguel went right through the top of that fence and crumples on landing. Juan Miguel on the deck at the third fence, Paul Carberry on the deck on the landing side after the second fence. So jockeys down. Fortunately, Tony McCoy quickly to his feet after Juan Miguel's tumble. Meanwhile, they arrive at the fourth fence, and the favourite Azertyuiop is left in front now. There's Azertyuiop from Farmer Jack and Isio. Stage Affair, Impek, then Hand in Hand, who's restrained today, and Ricardo is the back marker. The field reduced to 7 as they run downhill to the next plain fence. Azertyuiop and Isio are going to take this almost together. Good jump by Stage Affair, then Farmer Jack on the inside, followed by Impek, Hand in Hand, and Ricardo. The next is the water jump. So Azertyuiop will jump this in front, and 4 faults there, probably from Stage Affair on the outside. Gave the water a mighty splash. They go on towards the next. It's an open ditch. Azertyuiop stands right off it. Good jump there by the favourite. From Isio on the outside, Farmer Jack on the inner. Impek racing between horses in Jim Lewis's maroon and light blue striped jacket. And then Stage Affair out wide. They take another plain one. Hand in Hand was a bit tight in there. And then a gap to Ricardo in last place. They turn left-handed towards the open ditch. Paul Carberry's on his feet. He's all right and walked away from that fall. Good news. Meanwhile, they go towards this next open ditch. Azertyuiop by a half length to Isio. Isio a good jump. Then out wide is Impek. Farmer Jack on their heels in fourth place. Stage Affair. Then Hand in Hand, and Ricardo, who's struggling along at the back. The favourite, the 5-4 favourite, Azertyuiop, is in front making the top turn, with 3 fences still to be jumped in the Irish Independent Arkle Challenge Trophy. And it's Azertyuiop who jumps so quickly and so accurately. He leads them down the hill. Farmer Jack on the right in the noseband. Isio, the dark blue jacket with the white cap. Then Impek and Stage Affair in the blinkers, followed by Hand in Hand, as now they jump the third last. Azertyuiop slightly right-handed, a little nod from Farmer Jack towards the inside. Racing down to the second last, it's Ruby Walsh on Azertyuiop, Isio and Mick Fitzgerald, Impek and Jim Cullity coming there towards the outside as they prepare to leave the ground once again. The leader flicks through the top of the fence and has just gained a couple of lengths on his chasers. In second place, Isio. Impek asks for more, Hand in Hand from the rear, and then Farmer Jack, but the favourite swings for home, travelling mighty strong here. It's Azertyuiop who's kicked away, going towards the final fence, the 12th and final fence. He's got the Arkle at his mercy. It's Azertyuiop, nudged along by Ruby Walsh, comes into the wings of it and jumps it neatly again. What a superb jumper this horse is. In second and third, Impek and Isio. They're chasing this leader's shadow up the hill. Azertyuiop now is shaken up in front, the leading 2-mile novice chaser of the season. Azertyuiop retains his unbeaten record and wins the Arkle in tremendous style. In second is Impek, third Isio, Farmer Jack 4, Hand in Hand, then Stage Affair, and last home was Ricardo. It was never in too much doubt, was it? Azertyuiop possibly left in front a bit early than the smiling Ruby Walsh might have liked when Juan Miguel fell at the third fence. But he had a clear view of the fences from then on. Not that he needs it. He's such a good jumper, such an athlete. In the colours of John Hales, the owner of One Man, and he's got a tremendous replacement for the ill-fated but brilliant One Man. Paul Nicholls, the winning trainer, and now 4 out of 4 for Azertyuiop. And what a great start for the punters at this year's festival. 2 winning favourites in the first 2 races.
The Cheltenham betting ring came alive as Azertyuiop dominated in the closing stages, back down from 6-4, returned the 5-4 favourite, and Freddie Williams, the only man who had the rumour about the horse not working too well when he laid a £30,000 bet at 6 to 4, serving right for believing stories like that. 5 to 4. Azertyuiop. Impek was runner-up at 6 to 1, with Isio third at 10 to 1, and Farmer Jack fourth at 7 to 1. And the great cheers going round me now as Azertyuiop comes past the crowds in the enclosure. He's the 16th favourite in 72 runnings to win this equivalent chase. The first is Clare and Davis in 95, and the Middles man in 91. Ruby Walsh comes back in Azertyuiop. The crowd are erupting. The first two jollies have gone in. Azertyuiop, the bank of the meeting for so many folk.
As Max says, for many people, the bank of the meeting. Ruby Walsh said when this horse won back here in November, he'd take some catching in the Arkle, and that's proved to be absolutely right. And Ruby coming down the horse in front of ecstatic punters. Really fantastic start for the backers. They've had the first two favourites roaring, and the punters' tails are up. And the bookies, well, they've got a couple of big holes beneath the waterline.